In earlier lectures, I reviewed the gas laws. I explained that these gas laws or gas equations work nicely to explain and predict gas behavior mathematically. But these equations only give us a quantitative view of gas behavior. What these gas laws don't tell us is why. Why do these gases behave the way they do? What is an ideal gas? And what is ideal behavior? For this, we have what Atkins and De Paula call one of the most remarkable and arguably most beautiful models in physical chemistry. For from a set of slender assumptions, powerful quantitative conclusions can be deduced. This is the kinetic molecular theory. Let's start with a visualization of solids, liquids, and gases. First, solids have particles in closed, fixed positions. And when solids melt into liquids, these particles have more positions available to be in. Notice, in the liquid phase, these particles are more spread out, but still close to each other. But in the gas phase, these particles are allowed to occupy any position available, as per the rules of entropy or randomness. In fact, one can think of the gas phase as mostly empty space. Keep this in mind as we discuss kinetic molecular theory. Kinetic molecular theory states that the distances between particles is so great compared with the volume of the particles that we can essentially ignore the volume of the particles and ignore the interactions or forces between particles. This is important because this means we can treat the particles as individual entities, which is one of the reasons the gas laws work. Here are the first two postulates of the kinetic molecular theory. Since the gas phase is mostly empty space, we can treat particles as a point of mass and ignore the volume and assume the volume of each particle is negligible. Second, we can ignore the interparticle forces. At ideal temperatures and pressures, the gas phase is mostly empty space, and in the rare occurrence that these particles do collide, we can assume any collisions are elastic and brief. Here's the third postulate of kinetic molecular theory. Gas particles are in constant random motion. They must be. This is why they exert pressure. Balloons and tires stay inflated. When the particles collide with the walls of the container, they exert pressure. And finally, the Kelvin temperature of the gas is directly proportional to the average kinetic energy of the gas. This gives us the meaning of temperature. Thermodynamically speaking, the average kinetic energy is equal to 3/2 RT. Recall, the ideal gas law applies to all gases behaving ideally. Similarly, notice how the average kinetic energy of a gas applies to all gases behaving ideally. Kinetic energy is only dependent on the temperature of the gas. In our next video, let's discuss how we arrive at this equation.